When binning the movie files, it's very important that you understand how we use our video cameras to record the day. If you look at the file name here, starts with 5E1. This is our 5D Mark III camera. You'll find that there are files named DV1, DV2, and DV4. Knowing how these files and these cameras are used will make the binning process a little bit easier. What I recommend is that you wait for all peak files to finish generating. You'll look in the lower right hand corner here and you'll notice that those files should not be saying generating peak files. Basically what you'll want to do is scroll through and make sure you're getting thumbnails for all of this. Once you're getting the thumbnails, it'll be a lot easier for you to actually start the binning process. The first thing that I'll do is I'll look at this, and knowing it's a 5E1, I know it's my 5D Mark III. This is going to start from the prep process. Whether it's bride prep or groom prep, we'll have to figure that out. So what I'll start doing is I'll start scrolling down and grabbing pieces. Now as I'm seeing a lot of girls getting ready, I can pretty readily assume this is going to be bride prep. So as I'm looking through, I can just hover over each one of these thumbnails and kind of scrub to see what's going on in the scene, and it gives me a pretty good indication that I'm at the point where they're doing bride prep. I'll continue to scroll down and check them and spot check them, but as I can see here, they all look pretty much like bride prep to me. So I'm going to keep scrolling till I get to a change. Once I see something change, I will then cut and paste the images where they need the video where it needs to go. Looks like we've got some setup stuff here, so I'll start cutting and pasting this stuff now. I'm going to hold the Shift key to select everything from the first clip to the last clip. I'm going to hit Control X on my Windows keyboard, and then I'm going to open and hit Control V to paste in the clips from bride prep. It looks like we have some setup footage here, because it looks like they're making something. So we're going to take this stuff and we'll Control X and drop that into ceremony setup. Looks like we got some guys getting ready here. So this will be some point where we'll grab some of the groom prep stuff, but you're starting to see guys getting ready. Again, find these pieces and use them. So we're going to click this one here, and then this looks like this clip here has the girls getting ready. So we'll click up here and we'll cut these and we'll put them into groom prep. It looks like we're back to the girls getting ready. So we will go through these clips all the way through. This right here looks like feet. And it looks like the bride's dress coming to the guy's shoes, so we know that this is probably the first look. So we're going to cut out this to bride prep, scroll to the bottom, and paste. Now we have this footage from the first look. This looks like some setup footage. You can see the ceremony chairs here, so it helps to identify that this is probably the ceremony, and certainly having them up there is definitely an identifier that it's the ceremony. This looks like the ceremony as well. So we're going to cut these two clips here, put them into the first look. We're then going to grab these clips up until the bridesmaids walking down the aisle, which is here, and we're going to cut these and put them into ceremony setup. Then we're going to look at the ceremony clips, which appear to be just these two clips. We'll cut them and put them into the ceremony bin. This is the bride and groom together and driving. Looks like this is the bride. Some more of the bride and groom together. We'd have to look at these clips a little bit to see what they are, but I'm going to think that they're probably photo time. So we'll cut these out and we'll put these into photo time. If you don't have a bin for photo time, go ahead and make one. This looks like more, now this looks like more like reception setup. You can see there's some details from the reception here. So we'll cut these guys in and paste them into the reception setup. And what we'll do is go throughout this process for each clip and try to put them into the best bins that we can. Once we're done, the binning will be all set, and if we have to, we can always move some files around as we go looking for them and looking around, but this should get us in pretty good shape.